Chris Patrick Path Magazine. We're at the 26th Annual Stellar Awards here in Nashville, Tennessee. I got a very special guest with me here today, and it's Isaac Carree. How are you?
I'm great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome, awesome. Tell me about your ministry and what you do in the gospel music industry.
Oh, man. My career has been just a blessing, man. To start with Pastor John P. Key in 1990 and serve with him for four years, and then co-found the group Ministander. I co-founded the group Ministander and did that for like 13, 14, 15 years, and now I'm serving with Kirk Franklin. But as well, God has launched me out to do my first solo album ever. That's coming out this year around April, May. So we're so excited about what God is doing and
So when you worked with John P. Key, Kirk Franklin, were you writing or singing or background? Okay.
Singing. I was, with John and Kirk, I was doing background. With Ministander, I was serving with them as a writer and a singer. So I've been able to work with. If you name the gospel artists, I've worked with them. God has just blessed me like that, and I've been serving for so many years. And I believe that when you serve, God will in due time exalt you. And this is my season to do my thing. So I'm just grateful. I'm humbled that God is using me.
You're growing. People are hearing your name.
Yeah, man.
And tell us about working with like John P. Key and those legends. How did they actually get into your minds to saturate what you do as a minister of the gospel?
Well, just going in for the beginning as a sponge. My concept has always been just be a sponge and soak up all the wisdom and all the knowledge and the things that they do right and the things they do wrong, and learn from them. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask if you don't know, and educate yourself about the industry, about the business, of even spiritual things. I don't even so much concentrate on the music so much that I ask spiritual questions, to make sure that I'm on the road, I'm living right, I'm staying faithful to my wife, and I'm just keeping it real, keeping it 100. Those are the things that accountability, working with Kirk and working with Ministander, those things have upheld me for so many years. So now that I'm on my own, I have a team of people around me, my manager, Monica Bacon, and all my whole team, just around me, holding me accountable and keeping me humble. That's important. That's what sustains you, man.
And your wife here?
Beautiful wife, Deidre Carree.
Miss Deidre?
Yeah.
And how are you handling it all, the new success, everything that's coming, what you guys have as far as expectations?
Well, since I came into the marriage knowing that Isaac, this is what he does, so I would kind of say I'm somewhat accustomed to it, and we just make it work. I try to hold down the fort the best I can. He's busy, but we use tools as internet and other ways of communication to make it work. We have children, so it's important to keep him in the forefront and in their eyes, and to make sure that daddy is working, but he still loves you and he's coming home and that type of thing. So we make it work because there's a greater work to do. So.
Man, so adorable. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
so
man.
Tell us about your project, your minister style, your music style. What can we expect when we get your CD or your single?
I am a contemporary gospel artist that knows how to go to church. And that's kind of weird because I do contemporary music. My whole swag and my whole style and my whole aura is more contemporary. But I grew up in the church, and I've been able to sing with John P. Key, and he's a church dude. And singing with Kirk Franklin, he's a contemporary dude. So I think I have the best of both worlds, and I found a way to blend that in my sound, so that people young and old can appreciate the music. But just know that the album has a nice flow. It's not all over the place. You're not going to hear a hip-hop joint and then go into Precious Lord. Right. It's a nice flow. Lyrical content is very strong. And more importantly, I just want to encourage people and want my music to draw people to Christ.
Instead of worrying, here's what you can do. Praise him anyway, in the middle of it, in the middle of it, in the middle of it. You should praise him anyway, in the middle of it.
You can get me on Facebook at Isaac Carree, facebook.com/Isaac Carree, or Twitter, same name, Isaac Carree. So, and we're definitely advancing information about the album when it's coming out. I have a single on iTunes right now entitled Simply Redeemed, and my new single is dropping this week, and it's entitled In the Middle.